My name is Mark Bates and I lead the health practice at New Role, which is the UK's largest specialist board practice. And today I'm joined by Caroline Flint, who is the chair of Humber Teaching NHS Foundation Trust. Nice to see you again, Caroline.
Nice to see you, Mark.
We're working with the Trust to find 2 new associate non-executive directors. And Caroline, I was hoping you may be able to tell us about the Trust, in particular its culture and its mission and values, and then talk a little bit about the role of associate non-executive director, and then the kind of person that you're hoping to see you support you on your board.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you for those of you who have clicked onto this video, and that means you are interested in coming to work with us, but also I hope at the end of this video you'll download the application form and apply. So let me tell you a little bit more about Humber. We are an award-winning provider of health and social care services. We pretty much do everything apart from acute. We cover mental health, we cover learning disabilities, we have specialist services, both inpatient and outpatient. We provide health visitors, district nurses, school nurses, and we have 3 GP practices as well. I hope that sort of says to you that we are an organisation that is very rooted in the communities that we serve. And we recognise that actually, you know, for individuals, their health and well-being journey requires a lot of different people to support them to make that a success. We have people with mental health illnesses, but they also need support with other areas of their health too. So having this sort of joined up experience as an organisation gives us, I think, an added insight into what our patients, but also their carers and families need as well. And we're very proud of that. It's why too, we believe collaboration is so important. And we are a lead provider working with others in mental health who are providers too, to provide the best possible care across the Humber, North Yorkshire integrated care service area. Now, as an organisation, we always want to learn more. And over the last few years, we have won a number of awards. And that's because not only of our staff, who we encourage to be innovators, to think about how we could change services to make them better for those who use them, but we've become a national leader when it comes to co-production. And what that basically means is when we're thinking about how we might want to redesign services or create new services, involving the lived experience of our patients is really important to make that a success. And we're really proud of that. We're really proud too that as an employer across the area that we cover, that we provide opportunities for local people to find jobs. And that includes some of our patients and service users too, who've actually been successful in getting jobs within the trust and contributing even beyond what they already have to what we do and how we do it. So we are now advertising for 2 new associate non-executive directors. This follows on from a programme which started some 2 years ago, and we've learned a lot from that. It's a chance for people to widen access for potential applicants to learn a bit more about what being on a board of an NHS trust actually means. And I think it's an opportunity to gain the right sort of exposure and experience at our board, as well as contributing to our discussions and our strategies in the next year or 2. You'll be expected to be available for around 2 days a month, and you'll get a lot of support along the way. We see this as a development role, but we're also looking for people who are already showing leadership skills in what they do. That might be in paid work or unpaid work. It could be in the private sector, public sector, but importantly, it could be in the voluntary sector as well, where I know over many years working with voluntary organisations, the powerhouses of individuals who help to make sure the team is working successfully, that volunteers are motivated. Those are sort of skills you could bring to our trust, and we want to hear from you. I also want to see more diversity on our board as well. Amongst our non-executive directors, you know, I am the only woman. We do not have any people of colour amongst our non-executive directors. So I'd like to see that change. And therefore, please think about that in terms of applying for this job. Don't rule yourself out. We are really open in terms of looking for people with different backgrounds, different skills, but also the diversity that can enrich our board as well. Importantly, we want people who have a passion for health and social care, people who are innovative, who can think out of the box, who know when to speak up and also can provide that constructive challenge within the organisation. We really think that's important to having live discussions, live debates, to ask questions. As I've always said, there's no such thing as a stupid question. If you think this speaks to you and you'd like to find out more, please get in touch. Please don't rule yourself out. Please think about what you can contribute, but also understand too that we are also here to support whoever we appoint in these roles. If that sounds like you, I hope you'll think of joining us.
Thank you, Caroline. That's so helpful. And if you're inspired by that, please do get in touch with me to find out more about these two incredible opportunities. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you, Mark.